Welcome back, treasure hunters, collectors, and believers in the unbelievable. You're tuned in to ultra-rare US coins, the one place on YouTube where every story I tell is not just about metal and mint marks, but about hidden fortunes, silent treasures, and the kind of wealth that turns dreams into reality. Today, I'm about to take you on a breathtaking journey into the world of one of the most elusive, most powerful, and most valuable half-dollars ever to exist. This is not just any coin. This is a legend in silver, a coin that carries history in its shine, rarity in its strike, and fortune in its presence. I want you to stay with me until the very end, because what I'm going to reveal about this one coin could shock you, thrill you, and maybe even change the way you look at coin collecting forever. First up, let me introduce you to the star of today's journey, the Franklin half-dollar from the year 1961, minted with the bold and elusive D mark of the Denver Mint. Imagine this for a moment. Back in 1961, everyday Americans carried coins like these in their pockets, using them for groceries, gas, and the simplest parts of daily life. Absolutely nobody thought twice about the potential fortune hiding in this little piece of silver. And yet today, this very coin, with its silver shade glistening under the light, peppered with unique gray spotting that only time and circulation could gift, has become something else entirely. It has transformed from loose change into living treasure. The Franklin half-dollar series began in 1948 and ran until 1963, when the sudden tragedy of President John F. Kennedy's assassination changed the course of United States. Coinage forever. The series was originally designed by John R. Sinnock, featuring none other than Benjamin Franklin, one of America's greatest founding fathers, on the obverse, and the Liberty Bell, cracked but eternal, on the reverse. The 1961 issue came near the end of this historic series, just before it was replaced by the Kennedy half-dollar. This makes the 1961 with D not only a product of its era, but also a coin sitting right on the edge of history's turning point. And when we talk about this specific Denver minted beauty, we're talking about a half-dollar that represents the final chapters of an American legacy. Now, let's dive into what makes this coin shine literally. The 1961 with D. Franklin half-dollar is struck in 90% silver and 10% copper, weighing in at 12.5 grams with a diameter of 30.6 millimeters. That silver composition is not just metal, it is history, locked in purity, a wealth that continues to hold and even rise with every passing year. The coin we are focusing on today has aged with grace. Its surface carries subtle gray spots, like fingerprints of time itself, proof of its long journey through circulation, yet still maintaining an undeniable beauty. Each spot, each tone, tells a story that only adds to its mystique and value. What makes the Franklin half-dollar series, and especially the 1961 with D, so captivating for collectors are the small but powerful details. The D mint mark on the reverse, struck just above the Liberty Bell, is what sets it apart from Philadelphia issues. Collectors also look closely at the bell lines, the sharpness of the lines across the Liberty Bell on the reverse. These are known as full bell lines, or FBLs, and when a coin possesses them sharply, the value skyrockets. Imagine the excitement when you find a Franklin half-dollar with those crisp, uninterrupted lines. It's like unlocking a hidden vault. Now, here is where the heart starts racing. Not every Franklin half-dollar is rare, but not every Franklin half-dollar is like this one. The demand is growing, the market is tightening, and each coin that surfaces seems to command a higher and higher price. This is not a common half-dollar anymore. It is a survival of time, a piece that defied decades, and a magnet for those who know its true worth. Its rarity isn't just in numbers, but in condition, in character, in its ability to stand out in a sea of silver as a masterpiece worth fighting for. And now, here comes the moment you have been waiting for. Today, the Franklin half-dollar 1961 with D in fine condition, just like the one I'm showing you, carries a staggering current market value of $75,000. Yes, you heard that right, 75,000 US dollars. That's not fiction, that's not exaggeration, that's reality. Imagine this. What once was a simple piece of change in someone's pocket has now grown into the kind of treasure that can make you rich overnight. This is not just a coin. This is a fortune disguised as history, a piece of silver that today is worth as much as gold, and tomorrow, perhaps even more. The market value of this Franklin half is rising every single day. Collectors know it, dealers know it, and those who own one know they are sitting on a treasure chest. This is the kind of coin that proves, if you hold it, you hold big money, you hold a big treasure, and you hold a future fortune. So what does this mean for you? If you are a collector, or even someone just beginning their journey into rare coins, here is the truth. Keep your eyes wide open. Franklin half-dollars, especially those with mint marks, can hide in collections, old boxes, or even family heirlooms. Look for that Denver D, study the details, and don't overlook the beauty in coins that may seem ordinary at first glance. Patience and knowledge are your keys here. The Franklin series is full of hidden gems, but it takes a keen eye and dedication to spot them. And when you do, you could be looking at a treasure that grows in value while it sits safely in your collection. And that's why today's journey has been so electrifying. The Franklin half-dollar 1961 with D is more than just a coin. It is history, art, rarity, and treasure combined into one shining piece of silver. It proves that the world of coin collecting is not just a hobby, but a pathway to holding real, tangible fortune in your hands. Remember this. Every time I bring you these stories here on ultra-rare US coins, I bring them with trust, with faith, and with the passion of uncovering treasures that the world should never forget. My channel is faithful, it is trustful, and it is always bringing you fresh and newly updated truths about the rarest and most valuable coins in existence. So if you love history, if you crave suspense, and if you want to keep unlocking the world of priceless treasures, stay with me. Because every coin has a story, every story has a fortune, and every fortune might just be waiting for you.